Hello guys, what is happening and welcome to this video. So this video I'm so excited about bringing to you. It is about fraud within the financial system here in Canada. I'm also going to do one on the US as well. I'm also going to do another part to this video, so hit that subscribe button so you can see the next video that's going to be coming about this. And without further ado guys, let's get into this. Let's go. Alright guys, welcome back. So first of all, if you could please do me the honor and privilege of hitting that like button. It helps get these videos out to more people, and believe me, people need to be woken up about this because this is just absolutely insane. So let's dig right into this guys. So first one comes from Hugsy Tesla, and it was 3 months ago. Funnily enough, around just after the February boom in the housing market. HELOC bubble. A lot of people I talk to are getting HELOCs to finance their property without actually having the income to support the mortgage. Although the rent would cover most of the mortgage, do you think this is leading to more demand for properties, and after a point the rent is not going to be enough to cover the mortgage? Also, with interest rate hikes coming up, do you think at some point the system will collapse and, if not crash, slow down the market significantly with a big correction? I feel like a lot of people are just buying properties because of peer pressure, and they are going to be left with an asset that is secure but they overpaid for. I am 30, make about 100 to 110k, have about 170k in investments, and I am wondering if I am missing out by sitting out on the sidelines instead of buying a one-bed condo at least. So there you go guys, like that is just a perfect encapsulation of the fact that he feels the FOMO because he sat on the sidelines and he's seeing everybody that he knows go out and buy these investment properties, cashing out home equity and acting like they're the smartest person in the world. Now this was February, remember, before we had rate hikes, before the markets declined, but when I was still singing the tune that once those rate hikes started coming, the probability of prices coming down would rise. And I was right, and I'm not trying to blow my own trumpet about that. That's just the reality, and it was the probabilities like I told you guys at the time. So it's absolutely insane, but that is exactly what's happening, and we just literally covered about home equity lines of credit on a big long live stream, so I'll link it below, but check that out because we went in depth about home equity lines of credit, and I'm also going to be doing a video on this soon, so stay tuned for that. Next one by Ultra Guicki. these names, I tell you. 1 month ago this was written. Mortgage broker asking me to lie. Hi, I was talking with my broker to secure a variable rate mortgage for my rental unit's mortgage renewal. They got me a pretty good rate, but their heart fell when I told them it's not my principal residence. However, they said I can just lie about where I was living to secure that rate and it should be fine. I mean, this just shows exactly what's going on out there, guys. And do the banks know that this will be a AAA rated mortgage that goes into a bond? They're not going to know because it's all fraud. The system is fraudulent, exactly like 2008. People need to wake the hell up. It is getting really real out there. So anyway, a few days later, waiting for the mortgage documents, my broker said they did a Google search of my unit and found that they found an ad for rental on Kijiji. She told me she just told them I had originally tried securing a renter but decided to live there after not finding a tenant. What do you guys think? Is this mortgage fraud or just a grey area? It's mortgage fraud, that is obvious, and some of the comments on this are absolutely hilarious, and I'll read you some of them out. So this comes from dark retributor op. You have some good responses here that state the obvious. Bear in mind the asymmetry of responsibility here. If you go through with this and there are problems years down the road, the broker may be long gone from the business. They probably will be, but it is you who will have to deal with the bank cancelling and calling in your mortgage. Nowhere near worth it when your interest costs are tax deductible anyway. And yeah, you can just see there that this is what is going through people's mind. This is what is happening in the market. And think about it. So like I've said before, guys, if this is happening on Reddit, then that means it is far, far wider reaching than we actually think. Like, there will be tons of people that obviously aren't going on Reddit, because that takes a lot of courage to come and ask people about your stupid mistakes. How to report mortgage fraud. This comes from Robin Hood 553 and was only 6 days ago. I recently found out that someone I work with is committing mortgage fraud. She has almost no idea that it's fraud, but her brother-in-law is a real estate agent and got this all set up for her. Oh man, isn't it just great when you've got family, friends or whatever that are real estate agents that can just make everything as crooked as possible for you. Just commit fraud. Don't worry about it, man. Housing prices only go up. The only way she got approved was by her sister paying off her car by writing her a check and then shredding it afterwards. She is also renting it out while pretending she lives in it so that when she sells, she doesn't have to pay capital gains tax. Her other brother-in-law is a property manager. Oh, there it is. God, is everyone employed in the real estate industry who's committing fraud? I don't know, but it employs a lot of people, we know that much. How can I report this? This is cheating that props our housing market up on stilts. Yeah, he got that right. I just don't think that he probably realizes to the degree that it is propping up the market here in Canada. So absolutely insane. Edit. Funny to see how many others are also somehow involved in mortgage fraud based off these responses. Great to know that you have learned nothing from the GFC. This is pure short-sighted selfishness. So that op, literally, and I'm going to post all the links to these threads in the comments so you can go there and check them out. But it's obvious that so many people are involved with the fraud just from the comments to his question there. So it's absolutely insane, guys. I just find this baffling. But here's the last and final one. New landlord suspected tax fraud. Again, from Fit Library 6869. My long-term rental was placed on the market and sold. The landlord ended up claiming their son actually bought the house, but they are managing it. Mail from BMO is now showing up under their son's name and he comes and picks it up. Could they be falsely reporting it as his primary residence? They have been rude and hinted at rent increases if anything on the lease changes. Should I report them to the CRA? So again, it sounds incredibly obvious that they're involved in some type of sketchy fraud situation, just like everybody else. And you know, everybody thinks it's just a white lie, like us saying it's our primary residence. It's just a white lie. It doesn't matter. But what that does is, like I said, guys, that AAA rated bond is no longer AAA rated really underneath. It's just packed full of garbage of people who've lied and committed mortgage fraud. And this is so much wider spreading than we are acknowledging in just this video. If people are going on and literally writing on Reddit about this stuff, and I just literally have to do a search to dig all this stuff up, then that proves to me, guys, that things are a lot worse than it seems on the surface level. And even that guy said, just from the responses to the thread on Reddit that he writ, it has made him realize that the market is just like the GFC 2.0. So this is real, guys. This is happening. This is your Canadian housing market, and we're going to do the US one. We're going to do another part 2 of this video, which I'm going to film right now and will come out later after this one. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe to see that next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Check out those links to the other videos in the description. Thank you. Peace and love as always, guys. Bye-bye. Take care.